weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Well, it is only almost the middle of February, so these temperatures that we're enjoying right now, pretty nice to deal with. And I'm telling you ahead of time, and we're going to stay warmer than normal for a while, but Friday night, Saturday morning is going to get cold. Friday night, Saturday morning, then it warms back up again. But let's look at Bismarck right now as we have a shot of the state capitol from the KX studios, and the temperature is now 31 degrees, just 1 degree below the freezing mark. Northwest wind only 9 miles an hour. In Minot, it's 24 degrees. Winds out of the southwest at 10, so if you're outside of Minot, you need a little heavier jacket because it feels like it's 14. And in Dickinson, it's 27 degrees. Winds out of the west-southwest, 5 miles an hour. So in Dickinson, feels like 22, which isn't bad for February, but it is cold up in the Turtle Mountains. Right now, 5 degrees in Rolla. Now, the overnight low I had pegged for 8 degrees, and it's already colder than that, but I will say that I saw the temperature in Harvey just jump 2 degrees in the past little while, so maybe something's going on. The temperature will go up a little bit, but that's still going to be the area. It is going to be pretty cold tonight, but otherwise, we're still looking at this hour in the 20s and 30s. And the wind is actually pretty light, but that will change tomorrow. Right now, most of the wind's out of the west or maybe a little northwest, kind of depends on where you're at. But still, it was windier this afternoon than it is right now. So here's a wind gust forecast, and I've jumped ahead to tomorrow morning. And first time I've done this, I put these arrows in black. I've never had the arrows on this map just to show you the wind direction tomorrow because it is going to get a little bit windy. And so as we get to about 11 o'clock, notice how we have more of a westerly wind, slight northwest. So wind's really starting to pick up here. But the purple is still 40 to 45 mile an hour wind gusts. That's even 11 o'clock in the morning. By 1 in the afternoon, a little less purple, at least west of Highway 83, and more of these colors here, and that's even stronger wind, 45, 50, maybe 50 miles an hour or more, generally west, slightly of a north tilt there. And by 8 o'clock tomorrow night, more of a northwesterly flow, and it's still going to remain windy in southwestern North Dakota and eastern Montana, and then Friday we do it all over again. So here's our precision cast, and at midnight tonight we might have a few snowflakes, maybe a wintry mix in eastern Montana, and this has changed a lot since KX News at 6, and by 3 o'clock in the morning tonight, pretty good area. Might get some light snow, maybe a wintry mix. And while it's not going to be heavy, it really could make things pretty slick in the morning. So just be careful. The sidewalks, parking lot, walkways, driveways could be pretty icy in some spots tomorrow. The snow will continue to move through, but you can see there's still, because the temperatures, we're talking about potential for some rain or freezing rain, which again can make things very, very icy. And by 9 o'clock, it's still kind of hanging around, maybe not so much in the north central, and it should push off during the day. But by tomorrow night, we might be looking at more of this moving in during the overnight hours tomorrow night. This isn't going to be heavy. Even totaling it all up might be just a few inches, but I will tell you for sure it's going to be windy. Next 72 hours for Dickinson, temperatures kind of bounce around a little bit. And for Williston, even colder in Williston Friday night, just barely in the double digits. So tonight, cold, and then a little less cold in the southwest. Tomorrow, 30s and 40s, like that. Here's a look at the Bismarck 7-day outlook. Friday and to Friday night into Saturday is going to get cold. Notice how it gets close to 0 in Bismarck. Probably goes below 0. Friday's going to be cold in the north, but it rebounds on Saturday. So, Brooke, Friday's going to be the cold day, but we're going to have a lot of wind before it and several chances of rain or snow, but at least it is not going to be real heavy.
All right. Thank you so much, Tom.